Here we go, moving into module 5. And as I give you your introduction to this module, I actually want to take a look at our schedule since we haven't really discussed this in a while. You can find this schedule in the syllabus if you want to look at this a little more closely. So we're now in the week of September 21st. So we're moving into the week of September 21st, which means we're moving into chapter 4, which is number theory. This is also the primary week for competency test A. Some of you have already done that, which is fantastic. Remember, you have a range of dates, as you can see here, a range of dates with 3 attempts available, and I've already stated exactly what those dates are. For this coming week, competency test B will be opening as well, and I'll show you that in a moment. If we look ahead a little bit, we're going to see that next week we'll be doing chapter 5, which is the last chapter for a little while, which is great. Module 7, the week of October 5th, will be just for review of the exam and finishing competency test C. This will give you a little time to settle in and prepare for that exam. And I'll give you all the information you need to get ready for that exam coming up. The midterm exam does happen during Module 8, the week of October 12th. So this means there are a few weeks coming up where there's no new content, which is great. You can catch up on things, take a breather, and prepare for that exam. One important piece of information: the exam is a proctored in-person test on paper, not on Blackboard. If you are local to MCC, you'll need to make an appointment with the MCC Testing Center. I will provide more information about that soon. If you are not local to Muskegon, as I stated in the syllabus, you'll need to find a testing location near to you. That could be another college, or sometimes a library can provide that service. So you're going to have to find that location that can do that, and let me know as soon as possible so we can make the arrangements, and I have to send that test and set up the appointment with wherever you would do that. So let's now take a look at Module 5 in Blackboard as I manipulate several different screens here. So Module 5 in Blackboard. Okay, so as always, we have PowerPoint slides to supplement and accompany the videos, your SmartBook assignment, and printable color tiles. You may not use the tiles much as you go through this module, but they are in your manipulative kit. And there's, again, also an online version as well. These are the printable ones, but you can also access a website with virtual color tile manipulatives too. So those would look like, once this website opens up, these are again a nice little tool. Yeah, they look like this. We can drag and drop color tiles rather than having the printable ones. Okay, there is a discussion board reflection on chapter 4. There are fewer videos this week, which is nice. Section 4.1 has 4 videos. Section 4.2 has 3. You'll of course have your chapter 4 homework. Start paying close attention to the competency tests. The folder for competency test A is the same as last week. If you already got the 90%, you're done. Okay, you do not have to do anything. But what you're going to see here are the same things that were in last module's folder: the academic integrity statement, the link to competency test A, a description about that, and then you have 2 other attempts that appear if you don't get that 90%. One note that if you pass your test on the first attempt with at least the 90%, You won't see the others, but Blackboard may automatically grade those second and third attempts and put zeros in there for attempts 2 and 3. Don't worry about those. Those don't impact your grade. I go in and manually input your final competency test grade based on your highest attempt. Okay. Competency test B opens this Thursday, and I have included a preparation document. I had these last week. They have links again to Khan Academy and a practice test with 30 questions, very similar to what you will see on Blackboard. So again, Khan Academy links, practice test, and practice test solution. The practice test is not multiple choice. You'll actually type in the answers yourselves. Solutions, again, are on that separate document. Treat this like a real test. Let me go back. Once you do open the Competency Test B folder, you'll find information again about Respondus, same things that were in last week's if you forgot or need a refresher on that. I provided, again, that system check. It's optional, but it helps you go through the Respondus process just to make sure everything is working properly. It'll ask you to scan your area, etc. Make sure you have some blank paper, pencil or pen to use as scratch paper. You will need to do the academic integrity statement again before you can access the test number 1. Okay, so make sure you submit that, agree to that academic integrity statement. You'll have until the following Wednesday, next week on Wednesday, to complete attempt 1. If you need a second attempt, it will be available until the following Sunday, and a third attempt until the Tuesday after that, right? So you do have this window of time in which to complete this. Now, again, next week, Competency Test C will open on Thursday, right? Again, so we've got kind of these overlapping things. I've provided the same information now, just to give you a heads up, okay? If you want to look at it early. Competency Test C is all about fractions. I put lots of Khan Academy links in here. I've also put in practice test and the practice test solutions, okay? This one's all about fractions, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, converting between improper and mixed, reducing, working with negatives and fractions. So use the resources that are helpful to you. Next week, again, Competency Test C will be open. So again, there's a lot to explore here in Module 5. You've got that flexibility on when you complete those tests as long as they're done by those deadlines. That is it for now, and we will talk soon.